Hi. You will see I'm sitting here with no makeup on. My hair is not done. Why? Why on earth would I show myself to the world like this? Because today we're talking about self-esteem. This world seems to have a very odd view of what self-esteem is. Yes, self-esteem is about liking yourself, but really, honestly, it's more about acceptance. What does that mean? How can I accept myself when I don't like myself? The truth is, you can do both. There's always going to be something about our bodies, something about our lives that we don't necessarily like, but we can still accept it. When you look in the mirror, when you think about you, do you honestly really hate you? Probably not. When you look at somebody else, you can accept their flaws. You can say, oh well, they can handle it. You need to take that same view for yourself. Right now I'm sitting here possibly talking to millions right after I woke up. Now you have all seen me with my makeup on and my hair done. I like the way I look. But sitting here with no makeup on and my hair not done, I'm just as happy to see my face. Makeup is an enhancement, just like the clothes that we wear. We can wear it with pride, but not to hide. If you're not willing to walk out in the world without your makeup on, or your hair done, I'm not telling you that you have to. I'm telling you that it's a mindset. It's something we need to think about, not necessarily do anything about. But if you're not willing to walk out in this world without your makeup on, you have to realize that there's a part of you that's trying to hide. So all it is a thought. Look at yourself with no makeup on, for all of you women. Men are allowed to age. Men are allowed to look tired, to not cover the bags under their eyes and not tweeze their eyebrows. Men are usually blessed with fabulous eyelashes as well. But when they're not, they don't go and dye them. They don't wear lash extensions or false eyelashes. They are allowed to walk around however way they look. But we, however, we set the standards for ourselves. Women dress for other women. Women look the way they do for other women. The truth that we have forgotten is this, ladies. Men care about how we make them feel, not how we look. A man may look about and go, oh, do you want to tap that? Would you do that? But really, are those the women they want to settle down with? Not usually. The women they settle down with make them feel good. And that should also be for the man making the woman feel good too. But a lot of times our self-esteem ends up being so low we settle. So let's look again at self-esteem. It all starts with a thought. You need to be able to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. And I am not kidding. If you can't hear those words from you, how do you expect to believe them from anybody else? I mean it. You need to look in the mirror, naked, and say to yourself, this is me. Good, bad, or indifference, this is me. I might not like the jiggle and the sag, but I'm so grateful I have this body. That's acceptance. We don't always have to like what we see, but the thing is that we have to accept that it's a part of us. Those of us who have scars, accept them. They're a part of you. Oh, well, I'm just big boned. It's my genetics. It's still a point of acceptance. It's only once you accept exactly who you are can you change anything. Plastic surgery should never be done in order to get rid of what you don't like. First, accept it. If you accept it and you still want to change it because you don't like it, that's different. When we see ourselves as perfect, whole, and complete, we understand that if nothing ever changed, we'd be just fine. That's important. That theory then rubs off into the rest of our world. And the one thing that you have to remember is that your ego, no matter how much you like your junk in your trunk, your ego's still going to throw down sometimes and go, oh yeah? Well, your butt's just fat. That's the ego's job. Ego looked at me before I got on camera and went, seriously? Really? AuKeeRa, have you looked in the mirror? But the other side of me said, yes, I did. And there's a million other people who look just like me. And I'm fine with that. Because I like them. So they'll like me too. And I personally would rather see your vulnerability. So I will allow you to see mine. It's important. Ego is always going to say these things. But we can add in another voice. We can add in the acceptance. We can add in, you know what? I like you. I think you're hot. I like everything about you. I think you're brilliant. And you know why I know you're capable of it? Is because I do it. And you're my equal. And if I can do it, you can do it. If I can sit here in front of you with no makeup on, feeling that you will not judge me, well, your ego's going to judge me for sure, but you won't judge me, and you will trust me. I'm still going to go get ready later and put on my makeup. Why? Because I like it. I like me dressed up. I like me with makeup on and my hair done. It's a part of life I get to do with a human body, and I like it. And I don't need to hide from the world. The world's not a scary place for me. Self-esteem dictates that it's run by fear. If we have a lot of fear, we have no self-esteem. If we get rid of our fear, we can accept where our self-esteem is from day to day. Now remember, I might seem to have very high self-esteem, but I'm human. I'm going to have days where I feel like, oh my goodness, can't do this. Or everybody's watching me, they're all going to judge me. Of course they're going to judge you, AuKeeRa. That's what humans do. And that's what you have to remember too. Everybody's going to judge you. The fact is, it doesn't matter. Who cares what they think of you? It's none of your business. Their thoughts are fleeting, lasting only split seconds. Just like you judge them, and don't think that you don't, because we both know you do. And you're allowed. When judgment goes into unsolicited advice is where it's not okay. And when judgment is taken as your reality, that's not okay. If somebody judges you, it's up to you to remember that you are just fine. They're entitled to their opinion, but they're not a part of your daily life. The only person who's a part of your daily life, day in and day out, is you. So it matters most what you think of you, not what other people think of you. Because it's your voice running in your head over and over again. So you need to balance out the ego's tone with thoughts that you want to hear. It's all about balance. It's not about wiping out negative thoughts towards yourself. It's about running a loop of accepting thoughts as well. Ego will never have anything nice to say. That's just the way it is. And this society has termed ego as negative thought. That's fine. So you need to add in what positive thought is. But really, it's accepting thoughts of you. It's not necessarily liking everything. It's accepting everything. And that's where it gets hard to navigate here. Because what society teaches and what I'm teaching are two very, very different things. I'm teaching that you don't have to change anything. I'm teaching that you just have to add in something. I'm teaching that you are perfect, whole, and complete already. And you need to accept that fact. Acceptance doesn't change anything. It just brings a point of contentment, which we all deserve to have. It doesn't take away bad days. It doesn't take away emotions. For God's sakes, we don't want to lose our emotion. We have them for a very short time. We are spirit when we are born. We come from spirit. We don't have to learn it, gain it, or achieve it. We are here to be human. And we get to bring in our spirit to balance that humanness. When we die, we return to spirit again. Our whole existence is perfect, whole, and complete before we got here and when we die. Our society teaches that we must learn, we must earn the right to become spirit again. That is just not true. You're spirit now. We know that. That's your soul. You think you have to learn your soul? No. Your soul is the base of your being. You've been that energy more than you've been the human being you are right now. However, it's very hard to remember how the soul speaks because it's energy, and now we all speak in English, or the language that we were born to speak in. We are used to the way our society communicates, so we have to relearn how to communicate with ourselves and the energy we are all entitled to and the knowledge that comes with it. You are perfect, whole, and complete. I have to sniffle. I have a cold. So, from here, where do you go? Honestly, on a daily basis, listen to the way that you're thinking. Hear the thoughts you tell yourself. They will be and can be pretty horrific. Don't change them. Work to put in other thoughts that are supportive and loving. Yes, it may be hard at first because we are just not used to it and it feels uncomfortable sometimes. But fake it until you make it. Just keep repeating the thoughts in your head. It doesn't matter if you believe them. Keep thinking them. Over and over and over. I love you. I believe in you. I'm here with you. You are safe. I am not leaving. And just keep repeating them. When you look at your body, and by the way, this is the first chapter of my book, and you may want to buy it. It's hard. That first chapter is hard. But what it does is it allows you to look at yourself and be really honest about what you think about you. This information is only for you. Because once we understand how we're thinking, we understand how we can balance it, not change it, balance it. Acceptance gives us change. So if you accept the fact that you absolutely hate your body, you immediately have changed something. Yes, I hate the way I look. I can't stand the way I look. I work every day to sabotage it further. As soon as you are aware of that, you can say, okay, I hear you. I may not understand why you're doing what you're doing, but I hear you. I'm with you and I will not leave you. As soon as you start to support you with love, care, and attention, you'd be surprised what you affect. Try it. It's worth it. A simple thought does and will change the perception of everything you see. So with that, I'm going to leave you. I will talk again shortly, sooner than last time. Right now, if you need me, you can contact me through my website, www.AuKeeRa.com. There's an email link on there. As well, there's links to all of the Psychology of Spirit radio shows that I did. It's me talking on the radio. I've also started a blog. The link is on my website as well. I highly recommend that you also journal. Because remember, you are your own best teacher. This is stuff you already know. I'm just going to help you navigate to get there again. So take care. Until soon. I'm AuKeeRa Rayne. Bye.